Before you sign the papers, you'll want to know which models could leave you stranded with costly transmission repairs. In this video, we'll uncover 7 SUVs with a track record of gearbox problems you'll want to avoid. Let's get started. Number 7. Chevrolet Traverse, 2018 to 2022. The 2018 to 2022 Chevrolet Traverse has drawn numerous reports of transmission problems appearing much earlier than expected. Owners often cite harsh or delayed shifting, slipping between gears, and even complete failures, sometimes as early as 60,000 to 80,000 miles. While midsize SUVs in this class are expected to surpass 200,000 miles with proper care, these issues have cut that potential short for many. Repair or replacement of the 9-speed automatic is costly, typically ranging from $4,500 to $7,000, and in some cases, fixes only offer temporary relief, with the same symptoms returning within 50,000 miles. Even today, these models sell for $23,000 to $34,000, depending on condition and mileage, but the likelihood of a major repair during ownership greatly reduces their value. Some owners have even had multiple transmissions replaced under warranty, only to face similar failures later. For buyers seeking a long-term SUV with minimal drivetrain concerns, the 2018 to 2022 Traverse remains a risky choice, as its record shows that even well-maintained examples may need costly, repeated repairs long before reaching the mileage expected of a dependable family vehicle. Number 6. Honda Passport, 2019 to 2022. The 2019 to 2022 Honda Passport has become known for recurring transmission issues that tend to surface far earlier than expected for a mid-size SUV in its class. Owners frequently report rough or jerky shifting, delayed acceleration, and sudden downshifts, with problems sometimes appearing as early as 40,000 to 60,000 miles. Although SUVs in this price range are typically expected to last well over 200,000 miles, the 9-speed automatic transmission in these models has proven to be a common weak point, often shortening the vehicle's lifespan without major repairs. Transmission-related fixes are expensive, with rebuilds or replacements usually costing between $4,000 and $6,500. While Honda's reputation for reliability remains strong overall, this specific model range has drawn more complaints about transmission defects than many of its competitors. For buyers seeking a mid-size SUV capable of surpassing 150,000 miles without major drivetrain expenses, the 2019 through 2022 Passport poses a higher-than-average risk of repeated, costly repairs. Number 5. Ford Escape, 2013 to 2019. The 2013 to 2019 Ford Escape has gained a reputation for serious transmission troubles, often hitting owners with costly repairs much sooner than expected. While most compact SUVs in this category can exceed 200,000 miles with proper care, many Escapes from these years start showing transmission problems as early as 70,000 to 100,000 miles. Common issues include rough shifting, delayed gear engagement, and, in severe cases, complete transmission failure. Repairs or replacements typically cost between $3,500 and $6,000. Even used models from this generation still sell for around $9,000 to $15,000 in 2025, depending on mileage and condition, but any upfront savings can be quickly erased by repair bills. Frequent problems such as transmission control module failures, torque converter defects, and fluid leaks are well documented, with many owners reporting multiple trips to the shop before reaching 120,000 miles. The frequency and severity of these issues have led many independent mechanics to advise avoiding these years entirely, especially if maintenance records are incomplete. For buyers seeking a reliable, low-maintenance SUV, the Ford Escape from this era remains a high-risk purchase, as its lower resale prices often hide the potential for expensive repairs ahead. Number 4. Nissan Murano, 2015 to 2022. The 2015 to 2022 Nissan Murano has a long track record of transmission problems linked to its CVT system, which often begins showing trouble signs much earlier than expected. Owners commonly report shuddering, slipping, overheating, and sudden loss of acceleration, with some issues surfacing before 70,000 miles. While an SUV in this class should easily exceed 200,000 miles, the Murano's CVT has proven to be a serious reliability concern, often shortening its lifespan unless costly repairs are performed. Rebuilding or replacing the CVT typically costs between $4,000 and $6,000, and in many cases, the fix is not permanent. There are numerous reports of replacement transmissions developing the same problems within 50,000 to 80,000 miles, leading to repeat expenses that can quickly surpass the vehicle's resale value. In today's 2025 market, used models sell for around $15,000 to $27,000 depending on mileage and condition, but that purchase price can be easily overshadowed by transmission-related costs. While the Murano's design and ride comfort are appealing, its high risk of major transmission failure before reaching 150,000 miles makes it a costly gamble for buyers who value long-term reliability and low ownership costs. Number 3. Volkswagen Taos, 2022 to 2025. The 2022 to 2025 Volkswagen Taos has faced transmission problems even in newer, low-mileage vehicles. Owners have reported harsh or delayed shifts, hesitation during acceleration, and sudden loss of power, often before 30,000 miles. In some cases, the dual-clutch automatic has failed entirely before 60,000 miles, far earlier than expected for a modern SUV. Repairs or replacements typically cost $5,000 to $7,000, and even warranty-covered work can leave owners without their vehicle for weeks due to part shortages. As of 2025, used Taos models sell for $20,000 to $29,000, depending on trim and mileage, but the risk of an early, high-cost repair can quickly outweigh any savings. Some replacement transmissions have developed similar issues within as little as 40,000 miles. While Volkswagen has issued service bulletins and software updates to improve shift quality, these do not address all underlying mechanical flaws. For buyers seeking a dependable, low-maintenance SUV, the 2022 to 2025 Taos carries a high risk, with its track record suggesting repeated, expensive repairs well before reaching its full service life. Number 2. Mitsubishi Outlander, 2014 to 2022. The 2014 to 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander has faced widespread criticism for transmission troubles, particularly with its CVT. Owners frequently report shuddering, slipping, and delayed acceleration, with problems often appearing between 60,000 and 90,000 miles, far earlier than the point at which a well-maintained SUV should experience major drivetrain failures. In more severe cases, the CVT has failed completely before reaching 100,000 miles, leaving owners with costly repair or replacement bills. Rebuilding or replacing the transmission typically costs between $4,000 and $6,000. While some issues can be addressed with valve body replacements or software updates, these fixes are often temporary, with similar problems reoccurring within 40,000 to 70,000 miles after service. In today's market, used Outlanders from this generation still sell for around $11,000 to $22,000, depending on mileage and trim. However, buyers should be prepared for the possibility of significant, unexpected repair costs. Despite the model's otherwise modest maintenance expenses, its transmission history during these years severely affects overall reliability and longevity. While the Outlander's pricing can be appealing, the risk of repeated CVT failures makes it a questionable choice for those seeking a dependable, long-term SUV. Number 1. Ford Explorer, 2020 to 2022. The 2020 to 2022 Ford Explorer has faced persistent complaints about transmission performance and durability, with many owners reporting harsh gear changes, hesitation, and, in some cases, complete failure at relatively low mileage. Some issues have been documented as early as 30,000 to 50,000 miles, far sooner than expected for a modern SUV's drivetrain. Although the Explorer is designed to last well over 200,000 miles under normal conditions, the 10-speed automatic transmission in these years has proven to be a weak point, potentially limiting longevity without costly intervention. Repair or replacement typically runs between $4,500 and $7,000, depending on the extent of the damage. In some instances, replacement transmissions have developed similar issues within 40,000 to 60,000 miles, raising the risk of repeated expenses during ownership. While Ford has released technical service bulletins and software updates to address certain shifting problems, these measures have not fully resolved the underlying mechanical faults. For buyers seeking a dependable, long-term SUV with minimal drivetrain risk, the 2020 to 2022 Explorer remains a gamble, as its transmission track record points to a higher likelihood of expensive, repeated repairs well before the end of its expected service life. Thanks for watching.